We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. I mean, he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close, it's a ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Scope. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Rodriguez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, Dero, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's
今日は
got
負
to
けて
find
ま
a
し
way
た
to
が
not
ね、
chase the numbers and trust the process each
あ
time
こ
he
の
steps
前
in.
がえらいボコボコにしとったからね。まあこれで1勝1敗ですよ。
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line drive to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Spencer Turnbull, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now, Jonathan Araújo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Popped him up. Candelario has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
1 out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
From
the belt, kicks and deals.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And it's fouled away. Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Crone makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Bogarts has it to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Now in the box, Jonathan Scope. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jake Rogers, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. Scope isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Next batter, Jamer Candelario. 1-0 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next up for Detroit, Travis Demeritte, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Line
Wow,
towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Rogers blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
これはアウトです。
Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Onto the bottom of
セ
inning
ン
number
ター
two.
はもう
It's
肩の
now
エースにしてる
1-0
から
Detroit.
ね、そう簡単には入れさせないですよ。
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
さあ、もう一回打席入ります。
Here's the first pitch to him.
う
Turned
わ
on that one
ー、
and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Martinez is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 32 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. And that misses 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Two and one. High and deep to right. Back goes to Merritt at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, number 33 on the year, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. If that's a mistake, it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So now to the plate, Kevin Villar. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Candelario is under it. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. First offering on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Maben, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then can work his other pitches.
Liner toward right center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the base is empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. In the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Arauz. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. From the stretch.
Hey.
The 0-1 offering. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. May have been able to get this in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
High and deep to straightaway right. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, that has to hurt. He was one pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Number 2, second baseman.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 42 homers and 102 RBIs. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Standing in, J.D. Martinez. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you fight.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox lead it 6-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. Home run number 9 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. Late square, and this is popped up. This is foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Eddie, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit well on the ground to first. Moreland's there. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the first baseman, TJ Crone.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. He's set. Here it comes. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get...
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes the 0-1. skied into straightaway right. Pilar back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Jake Rogers.
Settling in now, Jake Rogers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox on top 6-3. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ball even at 2-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pilar. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful 2nd inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Pilar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So with 1 out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Plawecki. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2-2. Here it is. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Andrew Benintendi. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, Travis Demeritte.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis Demeritte. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate, Victor Reyes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. swing, and he pops him up. Bogarts backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Three runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ronnie Garcia answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Garcia.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's fouled away. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Fouled off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jonathan Arauz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now back.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A couple of walks for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Too high. 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. Singled homer run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Two.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So striding forward now, Nico Goodrum. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Hey!
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Rogers.
At the plate, Jake Rogers. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Bottom of the inning now. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Demerit is there. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
In there, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
As a look, now the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Count still full, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Reyes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. They still lead it 6-3. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Matt Barnes takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and two strikes now.
1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers,
Travis Demeritte. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So stepping in, Cameron Maben. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Gregory Soto enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Soto, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left, and this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. You never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. First pitch on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1. And a sinker not close as this misses down and away for ball 4.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2.
1-2.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First delivery to him on the way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. In the dirt here, And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. It's a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Kyle Hart will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 81, Kyle Hart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. From the belt, the pitch. Pops this one up. Devers waits on it. And that retires the side. Tigers strand a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. John Schreiber gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. Schreiber, the right-hander, standing 6'3". He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line drive to left. Maben is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First offering on its way. Rafael Devers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit hard to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes up with the pitch going for short to swing. He's able to fight the wall for a two-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Alex Verdugo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Alex Verdugo.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Verdugo, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Home is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's out.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still lead it 6-2. Alex Verdugo stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. At the plate, Jake Rogers. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Shot down the first baseline.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Oh, that's off.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Travis Demeritte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 72.
もう寝そうだ。
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. He'll step out of the plate and reassess things here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Swings through it for strike number 2.
あれでも早い。
The 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Striding in, Jonathan Araújo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Cameron Maybach. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
You don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 44, Brandon.
50試合もう投げてますな。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
守備固め。
Christian Vasquez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catcher, number 7.
結構残ってますね。ライト。ベニー58、70。半分はいいけど肩が弱いですね。変えましょうか。
Marcus Wilson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left field, number 39, Marcus Wilson.
そんなにエースはないんですけど、まあ休ますために変えま
Josh
した。
Ackerman is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
誰です さん、2位サード。セカンドが、これがあったんでも、エラーが多いかね。エラー先生の方が、
Jose Peraza is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
そうかな。まあ、この人。サード、ショート。この人いいですね。76分6。江川さん下げましょうか。
CJ Chatham will also enter as he takes over at third base.
726。これを逆に変えて。これでいいでしょう。まあ、一人呼び置いときましょうか。
0-2 the count to Maven now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now
batting, the designated hitter.
はい、取ってよかったです。
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last breath for the Tigers. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. This ball game is over.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eduardo Rodriguez earned his 9th win of the year. Spencer Turnbull struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
満塁ホームランも儲かりましたね。これは取られました。まあ、いい感じで勝ってますな。なんやかんやこれ3連勝ですね。ヤンキースとレイズも勝っていると。で、順位は変わらず、まあ一応首位みたいな感じですけど、並んでますからね、もうね。全く一緒ですもんね、これ。よっしゃ、さあ、一旦止めてまた行きましょうか。お疲れ様でした。さあ、では、お疲れ様です。